Yo, 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 what's up, thrill seekers? I'm back. We tried to do a 50 millimeter on the FT Flerken. It flew, but it wasn't enough thrust. I had to hold the elevator up, so I'm sure I didn't have the CG right. But it wasn't flying well. Let's just put it that way. So we scrapped that idea and we went all out. This is a 70 millimeter 4S in here. This is a big boy. So I'm gonna flip around here quick. And first of all, we're gonna show you the view real quick. That's a nice little view. I mean, the water, it's gonna be calm. So hopefully I can get out real quick. We'll get a calm flight in. Let's zoom out and let's get back to our Flerken. So right off the bat, we did use the motor mount cover on the back to hold your back hatch up, but we made a wall. We cut the exit louvers out, and we have made a wall inside of there. I used ducting tape. I may come over this with ducting tape as well to smooth out this whole exit here, but we're going to test it out and see how that works. Let's rotate it around. It does bulge out at the bottom, so we're going to have to come up with some kind of landing gear. But let me tell you guys how huge this EDF is inside here. This is it right here. We put it right where the CG is, and then we'll have our 2200 battery in there. But I mean, we have a straight opening. We kind of made a pig snout over the front. We'll see how that works. But we have the EDF right here, and I will try to get you a video of the throttle. Okay, so I'm out at the field right now, and we got 2 successful flights in. The first flight was with a 4S 2200. It felt like it was tail heavy. It was pretty much high alpha the whole flight, so I went ahead and crash landed it, kind of let the back end drop, and then I took that one out and put a little bit of a heavier battery. This is a 5S 1600 pack. It fits perfectly in there. The straps don't go around it, so I had to tape it in. I taped that in there. I added 4 14-gram lead weights up front, and it brought my CG right to where Josh Bixler said. Flew perfect. The footage will be coming up shortly. We'll show that. It sounds amazing on the 5S, but this is what I've come to the conclusion. I'm gonna switch the camera around here. My conclusion is the EDF was being restricted. You can't use this bottom nose plate as it is. It does like for the whole front to be open, so we'll figure something out for that. Maybe we'll come with a whole section to kind of reinforce that nose. But my thoughts are, if you're going to run EDF, get a piece of foam board and kind of brace this in an angle, coming straight across here from side to side, glue it together, and have your EDF wide open. I feel like that's going to be your best bet, because this EDF was basically being starved for airflow. It was pulling more thrust than it could suck in. So with this, you have an open entrance. You also have an open exit. I mean, it's just straight through like a jet. We used duct. I did glue in a triangle piece on each side. This is not in here on your factory build. You will have to customize and add in 2 triangle inserts, and then I glued those in, and on top of that I used the ducting tape to kind of reinforce it. But yeah, I mean, it's straight through. When you look at the plane here, it's through and through on both sides, so your EDF is going to be unrestricted before it's said and done. So other than that, we'll get back to flying. That's weird. Well, there's no wind, so we're gonna send it. So it wanted to nose up. I can't tell if we were just stalled out or what. So we'll push our EDF back. Yeah, let's try this again. We're flying. GoPro, start recording. All right, so we are here for the maiden flight. I did get a first flight in, and good morning. I did get in the first flight, but it seemed like it was tail heavy, so I kind of crash landed it. We had a 4S 2200 in there. Right now we have a 5S 1600 along with 4 14-gram lead weights. Up in the nose, I didn't like the battery straps. It shot that other battery right out when I landed, so we have taped this battery into there. So this might be the permanent home for this battery. We are going to go ahead and power this baby up, make sure we have it level. It's plugged in. There we go. Let's test this baby out, see how we sound. Yeah, we have thrust. This might 5S. Hey, we are definitely on to something with this. Got our nose locked on. We have stabilization on. Elevators are working. And we are going to walk back to the grassy area and get another flight in. We took the nose all the way off of it. We had like the front part kind of blocked a little bit, but I'm thinking that that was kind of adding a restriction to the airflow. So now we just have the front completely open. This thing is sick. We have 5S, so we have more than enough thrust on this bad boy. I want to get it out to this open field over here and give it a nice little shakedown.
6 minutes.
We don't have the open space that Jorgensen gives us, but they have the gate closed. I mean, I guess the park is open, but the gate is closed. They won't allow you to drive up there, but people can walk. So that's too far of a walk to walk from this parking lot clear to the other side over there. So we're gonna use this grass over here. It is wet, so hopefully I don't get my feet too wet cutting through here. And let's see what happens here. Let's come across here and we're gonna launch it out that way. So get the camera up and let's give this baby some thrust. Here goes nothing. Well, let's get over this water first. All right, here it is. Let's give this baby some thrust and let's go. We're in the air. Oh, we are soaring. Oh, she is 5S might be where it's at. Look at this. Sounds like a jet. You hear that? Jet sound. Watch this. It has that jet sound to it. This is just about half throttle right here. She is locked in. Oh my God. Look at that. Slow turns. Let's give it full beads. She is so stable. It's really stable. Yeah, it's really stable. Look at this. There's like no wiggle to it. I think we're gonna have to open that front area up more.
3 minutes.
Sharp turns. Yeah. Oh my goodness. 5S. Can we get it around?
30 seconds.
Look at that. Let's check our vertical. I think we're killing. I think that's it for the battery. Uh-oh, let's get it down. That's it for the battery.